morning, guys. Welcome to Storytime. Today our theme is something that everybody needs to know, the ABCs. That's right, today we're going to talk about the alphabet. If you haven't learned your alphabet song yet, you probably have. But if you haven't, we're going to teach you a little bit later in Storytime, and we are going to add the sign language for the alphabet with it. So right now we're going to start with our good morning song, and we need 3 signs. We need more, read, tap. Are you ready? The more we read together, the more we read together, how happy we'll be. Big books and small books and short books and tall books. The more we read together, how happy we'll be. Excellent job. Let's get started with our first story.
Elemental Peas. Written and illustrated by Keith Baker. We are peas, alpha peas. We work and play in the ABCs. A, we're acrobats, artists, and astronauts in space. B, we're builders, bathers, and bikers in a race. C, we're climbers, campers, and he's a circus clown. D, we're dancers, can you dig it? And drivers round town. E, we're eaters, electricians, and explorers searching land. F, we're farmers, flaggers, and best friends in a band. G, we're gardeners, gigglers, givers and takers. H, we're hikers. I, inventors and investigators. J, we're judges and jugglers, dishes, pins, and rings. K, we're kickers, kayakers, and some of us are kings. L, we're listeners. M, miners. N, we're nurses and neighbors right next door. O, officers and outlaws taking more. P, we're painters, poets, and plumbers fixing leaks. We're pilots, parachutists, we're peas, and we're unique. Q, we're quilters, quarterbacks. R, and readers. Next page, please. S, we're scientists, swimmers, and sailors on the seas. T, we're truckers, teachers. Everyone look here. U, we're underwater divers. V, voters, vets, and volunteers. W, we're weavers, wishers. X, and X-ray doctors too. Y, we're yogis in a pose. And Z, zoologists, that's who. We are peas from A to Z. Now tell us, please, who are you? The end.
So we are going to do the alphabet song now for you. And a lot of you probably know the song already, and that's great if you do, but we're going to add the sign language to go with it so that you can learn to sign the alphabet. You're going to notice that we have colored tape on our fingers, and that's something that I learned from one of my favorite signing series, the Signing Time videos. We have a huge selection of these, and we have the baby signing time here at the library for toddlers and younger, because even very small babies who can't talk yet can learn to sign. So these are wonderful, and we have them here, but this taped finger technique just makes it easier for you to see at a glance which fingers we're using as we sign. Just makes it easier for you to learn, right? So we're going to sing the song, and we're going to go nice and slow, and maybe we'll sing it a second time if we have time and try to join in with us as we go. Okay? All right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my time won't you sing with me? Okay, I think we have time. Should we do it one more time? Okay, one more time. And you'll have to sing with me to cover my warbly off-key voice. That's what you do if you don't want to hear that so loud. You have to sing with me, okay? All right, so let's sing it one more time. Ready? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Good, guys. I'm sure you did way better singing that than I did. And I hope maybe you learned a few signs, but if you didn't, feel free to watch this again and again, or come by the library and check out our Signing Time DVDs. All right, let's do another story.
The Sleepy Little Alphabet. A bedtime story from Alphabet Town. Written by Judy Sierra. Illustrated by Melissa Sweet. It's sleepy time in Alphabet Town as moms and dads run round and round. The little letters skitter-scatter, helter-skelter. What's the matter? Uh-oh, A is wide awake, and B still has a bath to take. With chubby C and rub-a-dub D, make room for me, says Eensy E. F is full of fidgety wiggles. G has got the googly giggles. H tries standing on her head. I and J jump on the bed. K won't give a kiss goodnight. I cries, don't turn off the light. M is mopey. N is naughty. Oops! O and P upset the potty. Q is quiet as a bunny. R and S read something funny. Rooster in a rocket, snail on Saturn, bah! T tucks in her teddy bear. U takes off his underwear. V is very, very snoozy. W is wobbly woozy. X expects a great big hug. Y is a yawning cuddlebug. Who's that snoring? Z-Z-Z's. See you in the morning, ABCs. The end.
Hi guys, it's time to play with your food. So today, because our theme is alphabet, we are making alphabet soup. So I'm going to give you like a really general version of it. I'm going to put a recipe in your bag, but you know, part of playing with your food is playing with the recipe. So if you don't like some of the vegetables that are in the recipe or you want to add some extra, do it. You might make something new that's just something that you love. Also, there'll be some things on the recipe will say minced garlic. I'm going to use some garlic powder, see how that turns out. And I'm substituting a few things that are going to be on the recipe, but like I said, it's your alphabet soup, so you put what you want in it. All right, so let's get started on that. The first thing we're going to do, you're going to need some chicken broth, or you can use vegetable broth. I've got 2 of them because you might need quite a bit of liquid for it. Alphabet pasta. I'm going to put a cup of alphabet pasta in everybody's craft bag for this week. If you don't come get the craft bag, if you just can't make it in, that's okay. I ordered this off of Amazon. I wasn't able to find it at the store, but wherever you go shopping, you might be able to find it. Diced tomatoes. I'm going to add in some tomato paste. It's not on the recipe, but I thought it might be good. I'm going to chop up some onion. And then instead of carrots and peas and corn and different things, I just got a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, and we're going to add that in and See how that turns out. And then you might need a little bit of Italian seasoning. You might need a little bit of salt. The rest is kind of up to you. All right, let's start cooking. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is chop this onion while my kitchen assistant here opens the chicken broth and starts measuring it out into the pot. So let's switch places here. You are going to need 4 cups of chicken or vegetable broth and 3 cups of water according to the recipe. But I think we might just go ahead and do like 5 or 6 cups of broth and 1 cup of water to give it a stronger flavor.
So 5 cups.
Yeah. You want to be careful when you're peeling an onion because it will make you cry. And as always, for the chopping stuff, get mom or dad to help because you don't want to cut your fingers.
And that's it.
Yeah, there should only be each one of these
That's 5 cups.
boxes holds only about 4 or 5 cups of broth. It says 4 cups on the box. She said she got 5 cups out of it, so you might need more than one of these. And then we're just do 2 cups of water. Yep. While she's getting some water to put in, I'm going to go ahead and open up my vegetables. Now I'm going to put in a whole bag of my chopped vegetables. And by looking at it, 1 bag is probably enough. And then I'm going to put in about this much chopped onion, which is probably, it's not quite half a cup, probably 1/3 of a cup. Okay, so that's 1 of those. Okay, now that we have all of our liquid in here, you can see there's quite a few vegetables, so I'll probably just add the 1 bag for now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Remember, again, we're dealing with hot stuff, so mom and dad help with the cooking here, or grandma, grandpa, whoever that you stay with during the day. We're going to start this boiling. While this is boiling, we're going to go ahead and open up our can of diced tomatoes and our tomato paste. Okay, so now that our soup has come to a nice boil, I'm going to reduce the heat just a little bit so it will simmer, and I'm going to add in some diced tomatoes. If you don't like tomatoes, like I said earlier, use something else that you like. And I'm going to add in some tomato paste to make this more of a tomatoey soup. And then the last thing we're going to add in is our alphabet pasta. Yep. Pour it in. Now we're going to let this simmer until the pasta is cooked. It will probably take about less than 10 minutes. Okay, so now our soup has been cooking for about 10 minutes. So the pasta is nice and tender, and we're gonna dish it up and see how it tastes. Our alphabet soup looks pretty good. Now all we need are some crackers.
That's good.
It is good. Yeah, that's really good. You grab a few crackers too. We're gonna finish eating while you listen to another story.
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. Illustrated by Lois Ellert. A told B, and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Whee, said D to EFG, I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Here comes H up the coconut tree. And I and J and Tagalong K, all on their way up the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom, will there be enough room? Look who's coming, LMNOP. And QRS and TUV. Still more W and XYZ, the whole alphabet up the, oh no! Chicka chicka boom boom. Skit scat scoodle doot, flip flop flee, everybody running to the coconut tree. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears, then dust their pants. Help us up, cried A, B, C. Next from the pile up, skin knee D, and stub toe E, and patched up F. Then comes G, all out of breath. H is tangled up with I, J and K are about to cry, L is knotted like a tie. M is looped, N is stooped, O is twisted alley-oop, skit scat scoodle doot, flip flop flee. Look who's coming, it's black-eyed P, Q-R-S, and loose-toothed T. Then U-V-W, wiggle jiggle free. Last to come, X-Y-Z, and the sun goes down on the coconut tree. But, chicka chicka boom boom, look, there's a full moon. A is out of bed, and this is what he said. Dare, double dare, you can't catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. The end.
So I hope you loved those books about the alphabet. You know, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is one of my favorites. It's one of my kids' favorites. It's such a fun book, and if you want to read it again at home, we have it here at the library. We also have a really fun alphabet series. There's a bunch of different ones. This one is V is for Vittles, and it's the alphabet with a cowboy theme. There's another one in the series called F is for Farm. And yes, as you probably guessed, it's a farming theme alphabet book. And then we have Alligator Alphabet, which is animals, right? And we've got lots of other books like this, all about the alphabet. So all you have to do if you want to check those books out is go online to our catalog or call us here at the library and we'd be more than happy to help you find those books. So now we're going to say goodbye for this week and we're going to do our goodbye song. For our goodbye song, we need 3 signs. We need time, bye, and friends. Ready? It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Clap your hands, wink your eyes. It's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Bye guys, I will see you next week.